And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Golden State Warriors. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. And now, the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with MP, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for the Pacers, the forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Shepherd out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coach?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
Curry, that's good.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP outside. To the inside. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And the first one at the line is good. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Both good from the line that time. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
4 on the clock. Halliburton passes to Siakam. And the 3 off target. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And that one is good from Zubac.
Yeah, this is where Zubac's most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
To the paint, here's Porzingis. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Pass to Siakam. That one goes. Count it.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Now Butler. Lays it up off the glass.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Here's Halliburton. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Atlanta. Pass to Shepherd. From deep. Nailed from three-point land. And that'll tie this game up.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Halliburton. Unloads from 13. Siakam misses.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Curry passes to Green. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Pass to Shepherd. Back to Nesmith. Now Halliburton. Over in the corner, Shepherd. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Shepherd's got a couple of threes now in the first for Indiana. Here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. Three-pointer, Butler, and another three for Golden State.
Well, let someone initiate and create for Jimmy. That's catch-and-shoot opportunity. That's a sweet spot.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Chance to look at Tyrese Halliburton, coming off a terrific season, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. Here's Siakam. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Warriors leading by 3. And Curry has it in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Shepherd, the pass to Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
There's the triple. Siakam pulls it in. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to Halliburton. Zubac kicks to Halliburton. Zubac a screen on Curry. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And so, MV will bring it up for Golden State. They lead by 4. Curry with a wide open look. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Back to Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Butler a screen on Siakam. Green inside the three-point line. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now, here's Siakam. Here's Shepherd, and he banks in the layup. Shepherd's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepherd. Al Horford, he's checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for MP. And so here is Golden State. It's a three-point game. Moody finds Butler. Wide open shot is on the money. Butler's got 9 points.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
To the middle. Up top, McConnell. Here's Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. That's now 8 points for Tyrese Halliburton. Warriors leading by 3. Curry with the bounce pass. Pass to Butler for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Now McConnell. Last game he had 12. Here's Halliburton. Green with the rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes. So don't worry about that. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Curry's shot is good.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
And so it's Indiana with it, trailing by 2. McConnell passes to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A nice shot by Moody.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
McConnell passes to Zubac. Now Nembhard. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Pass to Butler. A fader. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pacers trail by 4. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Time for your Indiana Pistons, everyone. Let's get excited.
Porzingis checked in for Golden State. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Jimmy Butler. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Melton. Siakam, that's good.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
.129 left here in the first quarter. When it comes to underappreciated players, Doris, in the league, Pascal Siakam comes to mind.
You know, Kev, underrated is a word you have to be careful with because these guys are all NBA players. But Pascal Siakam is always available. He's a two-way force. He can score in many kinds of systems, and he is going to absorb an elite defensive assignment. This guy is so good.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 6.
This is what makes Siakam special, right? The big man that can put it on the deck and get past you. What a pretty triple drive.
Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 6-point game. Toppin kicks to Siakam. From the high post. Another miss by Siakam.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Melton finds Moody. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. No good on the 3. To Toppin. With 1 on the clock, the basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. The Warriors lead by 6. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moody. Horford is out there with Porzingis. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Spencer in at the point. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Toppin. Takes it inside. And Toppin throws it down.
If you let Toppin penetrate, he is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble drive.
Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Porzingis passes to Spencer. Golden State moving it around. Porzingis with a screen on Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Melton, no good. The Pacers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. McConnell kicks to Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. And there's the drive. Shots good by Siakam.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Spencer. Still yet to score. Porzingis passes to Spencer. Outside, Horford. Pass to Moody. There's the 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Spencer. He's covered by McConnell. Here's Porzingis. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Siakam. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Come on, everyone. Get loud. Come on, everyone. Get loud.
Change here. Walker's checked in. MP's checked in for Golden State. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Yes, that goes in.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Siakam looking around. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
When you see a young player with a level of physicality, MP doing work on the inside.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Butler's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Indiana trailing here. Bounce pass Nembhard, and the wide open shot from McConnell. And he's good on the 3-ball. McConnell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Butler. The 3. Pacers with the rebound. Siakam's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Halliburton for 3. Horford with the rebound. Warriors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. For the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Indiana. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Siakam. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Now, here's McConnell, right wing. Halliburton outside. From the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Halliburton's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Now, here's Moody. He's covered by Halliburton. Some nice passing by Golden State. Offensive rebound. Pacers leading by 3. Now, here's McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Halliburton. Nembhard for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And they're moving it up. Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Here's Halliburton, following the score by Golden State. Nembhard for 3. And no good that time.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Pass to Butler. It's deflected. Nembhard with it. Nothing on the board. McConnell passes to Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Indiana again missing. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Now McConnell. After Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Halliburton finds Siakam. Porzingis with the block.
Oh, that is a big-time block from KP. How about that rim protection?
Indiana making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Siakam. Nesmith comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Shot clock at 3. Here's Shepard. Pass to Zubac. Curry against Halliburton. And here is Toppin. From outside, off the mark. And here we go. It's Butler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And he drives in. Shepard the pass to Toppin. To end the cold streak. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Warriors trail. Pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
The Pacers shooting here about 46% for the game. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. For Toppin. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And here is Zubac. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
Listen, keeping Ivica Zubac off the boards is no easy task. This man has got a gigantic, strong frame.
Here's Curry. They trail by 1. MP outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Zubac kicks to Halliburton. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Moody finds MP. Outside Curry. Stephen Curry, what a shooter!
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Nesmith can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Drills it from outside.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And Indiana shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. To stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Halliburton. Here's Curry. Back to MP. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Zubac with the screen for Shepard. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. Brown is checked in for the Pacers. Porzingis is checked in for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Moody. Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Curry taking it strong inside.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Warriors on top, up 6. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after
this. Hey, everybody. Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, not a lot of movement for them since the last rankings. But we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster, but also untapped potential, it seems. And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Pacers.
One takeaway is their work on the glass. They're playing mean, pushing guys around, high elbows. Nothing wrong with that. Watch out, camera guy.
Hey, we'll see if the refs agree with you in the second half. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Pacers trail by 6. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Shepard out there with Halliburton. And it's Zubac in at the 5. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Here's Curry. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 10 points in the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Neesmith. Halliburton for three. And the Pacers another three.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Now, here's Butler. A three ball. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Siakam, a screen on MP. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Now Butler. He's got 11. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 9 points per, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Now, here's Siakam. 12 points for him. For the lead. And it's Curry with the rebound.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Three-pointer, Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Siakam. Here's Halliburton. To the wing on the left. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. MP outside. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Green missing.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Here's Butler. He's got 14. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
This timeout is for everyone. Except you fans, we're throwing shirts. Time to get loud. T-shirt time, everyone. Get loud right now. It's time for T-shirts.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Great showing for him last season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Now, here's Butler. 14 points for him. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Curry from 3.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Now, Siakam. Over Green. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 14 points for the game. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Halliburton. Curry can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Shepherd, the pass to Halliburton. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
For Indiana, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Inside, Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now that's 35 points for Stephen Curry. Now, here's Siakam. He's got 14. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Halliburton for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. Curry with it. He has 35. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Launches it. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. And here is Siakam. Great D that time from Green.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
You have to stay in front of Jimmy Butler. This guy is capable of leaving you in the dust with his ability to handle the basketball.
Now, Shepherd, 11 points in the game. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the Charities Fund. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Siakam passes to Shepherd. Halliburton outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Warriors trail by 3. Down low, here's Curry. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Curry's shot is off. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Shepherd, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Shepherd's got 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Back to Curry, takes a 3. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 40 points.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Siakam. Zubac kicks to Siakam. Back to Zubac. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Curry. A 3 from MP. The putback, and Butler with the second chance points.
Well, we're talking about a gritty competitor, and Jimmy Butler loves to mix it up on the glass. Nice rebound.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Nesmith. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Curry. He has 40.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it pour from outside en route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. For Indiana. Buffs checked in. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepherd. The Warriors also with a sub. Moses Moody, he's checked in for MP. Here's Moody. Outside Butler. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Indiana. McConnell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Eldor's T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Kev, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
Here's Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Toppin. And here's Halliburton, defended by Moody. Here's McConnell, and that one hits back iron. The Warriors shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Nembhard. He has yet to score.
Boy, that's a case where he may have been too focused on answering back with his own 3.
Pass to Porzingis. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Nembhard. Now Toppin fires the 3. Curry with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Porzingis. Curry's got 43 points.
The 3s keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
Left side, Halliburton. To end the run. Nembhard against Butler. Fires it up. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Moody finds Curry. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 38 in the game. In the corner, it's Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists tonight. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team.